Dating apps aren't just a way to meet people, they're a journey. A journey that usually begins with optimism and ends with you wondering if everyone within the 30 kilometers you set has collectively agreed just not to speak to you. The first step is obviously downloading all of them, because if Tinder doesn't work, surely Tinder but yellow will. First step is just making your profile. For men, this usually means picking 6 photos of the 11 that you've taken within the past 5 years. One, usually a normal photo. Second is going to be a gym photo. Personally, I like to put my bicep in this one. Third is going to be a photo with some sort of animal. Can be any animal, just to make sure you're not crazy. And lastly, at the very top, I like to use a group photo just to increase engagement and curiosity as to which one of them is myself. For women, the problem is usually the opposite. Instead of too little attention, you can get way too much of it, which means guys have to find creative ways to stand out. Some use humor, some ask interesting questions, and some apparently choose to send messages that could eventually become evidence. Then begins the swiping. For the average guy, this can become opening the app, seeing no new likes, swiping for 10 minutes, and then closing the app. As eventually you've gone through the few people who actually fit your preferences, then the app says we've expanded your distance, as maybe your soulmate is just 3 cities away instead of two. And this is where dating apps get kind of weird for me. They supposedly give us more choice than ever, but when you have endless options, everyone becomes easier to replace. Wrong height, swipe. Bad photo, swipe. One weird prompt, swipe. Which is why people always say just meet people in real life. That's a great idea. I'll just simply walk outside and locate the designated gathering for all the attractive singles in the area. Which is honestly excellent advice if your friends actually know anyone. Speaking for myself, having neither makes this significantly more difficult. And as a result, that's why dating apps aren't going anywhere. They have solved the problem of access, but they have created a new one. We can meet more people than ever, while somehow making people feel more replaceable than ever. So, now that we have millions of people actively looking for someone, while simultaneously deciding that everyone they see probably isn't good enough to date, we have objectively created a very efficient system. We've successfully streamlined dating by making sure nobody actually dates.